Hello, good morning, and welcome to the Tropical Outlook on the 21st of September 2025. Apologies for having to use a fake voice today as I am not feeling 100% well, but anyway, let's dive straight into the tropics. In the Atlantic, we still have Tropical Storm Gabrielle, which is gradually intensifying. We are expecting it to reach Category 1 hurricane status pretty soon. Elsewhere, a tropical wave with a low chance of development is currently moving across the tropical Atlantic. Tropical Storm Gabrielle has now reached mid to high-range tropical storm status, with winds of 65 miles per hour and a minimum pressure of 995 millibars. It is located at 27.2 degrees N, 60.0 degrees W, moving north-northwest at 9 miles per hour. The system has slowed down significantly overnight as it has begun making the turn towards the northeast, which will prevent it from moving too close to Bermuda. Looking at the latest satellite imagery of Gabrielle, you can see it has developed a much better structure compared to a few days ago. It has shed its elongated characteristics and now has balanced convection on either side. In the last few frames, it looks like it is trying to wrap an eye, and the infrared imagery also shows strong convection around the center. If you pay attention to the spinning around the center, we can see some early signs of an eye wall developing, which indicates the system is in fact trying to reach hurricane status. This is the wind shear graphic. Gabrielle right now is actually benefiting from low wind shear down to 10-15 knots, which is one of the reasons it has been able to gradually organize itself over the last 24 hours or so. We do, however, expect wind shear to climb again as Gabrielle travels further north. Sea surface temperatures remain very favorable for Gabrielle, up to 29 degrees C despite being in the mid-Atlantic. That will continue for another 1 or 2 days. But as Gabrielle travels north, temperatures will inevitably begin to drop quickly. By Wednesday, they will already be down to 26-27 degrees C. Combining these factors, we are expecting Gabrielle to reach Category 1 hurricane status by tomorrow or even later today. It is then expected to peak between Monday and Tuesday as a strong Category 1 hurricane. After that, it will begin to move northeast while gradually weakening. By Thursday, Gabrielle will likely weaken to a tropical storm, and by Friday it could reach the Azores, where tropical storm conditions are possible if Gabrielle follows the predicted track. Computer models have also massively reduced their disagreement. Pretty much all of them expect Gabrielle to shift northeast and move across the mid-Atlantic this week. In the Atlantic, the next names on the list are Humberto, Imelda, Jerry, and Karen. So far, 7 tropical storms have formed this season, one of which became a Category 5 hurricane, famously known as Hurricane Erin. One U.S. landfall has been recorded this year, Tropical Storm Chantal, which made landfall in South Carolina. Now let's take a detour to the Western Pacific, because we have quite an astonishing image here, 2 super typhoons. One of them is Super Typhoon Ragasa, now a Category 5 typhoon according to the JTWC. Over the course of this week, it will move across the Bashi Channel and approach the coastline of southern China as a very powerful typhoon. We also have Typhoon Neoguri, which is a little weaker than Ragasa. It is currently a Category 4 typhoon located in the open western Pacific Ocean. We are not currently expecting any land impacts from this system. There is also Invest 92W, which has a low chance of development over the next 48 hours. Super Typhoon Ragasa currently has winds of 160 miles per hour, just about reaching Category 5 status, with a minimum pressure of 922 millibars. It is located at 18.4 degrees N, 126.2 degrees E, moving west-northwest at 13 kilometers per hour. We are expecting this typhoon to move across the Bashi Channel, as shown in the JTWC forecast graphic. Because it is unlikely to make landfall on either Taiwan or the Philippines, it will move into the South China Sea at peak intensity. Conditions in the northern part of the South China Sea will cause Ragasa to weaken slightly, but it will still remain very powerful. It could still be a Category 4 typhoon when it is located south of Hong Kong. This gives us an idea of how significant this storm could be for the southern Chinese coastline. Big cities like Hong Kong, Macao, Hainan Island, and the Leju Peninsula should all be on high alert for this upcoming typhoon. Looking at it right now, Ragasa is an extremely well-structured typhoon. It has a clear, round, and defined eye. The eye temperature is up to 14 degrees C, while cloud tops around the eye are as cold as -80 degrees C. It has excellent outflow, and it is also worth mentioning that Ragasa is very large in size. This means a lot of places will be affected, which is another reason why this is such a monstrous typhoon. Now here is Typhoon Neoguri. It also looks impressive on satellite imagery, though its convection is not as strong as Ragasa's, with cloud top temperatures only down to -60 to -70 degrees C. It does, however, have a clear and defined eye. In the most recent frames, that eye has collapsed inward a little. Neoguri is expected to reach its peak intensity very soon, with the JTWC forecasting a peak of 150 miles per hour. After that, it will weaken significantly before eventually transitioning to an extratropical system. That is for Tropical Outlook today. Thanks for watching.